Good morning, everyone. For all the people that it's new in the channel, hey, Speed Kleinjan. I'm Saray Gracia. We are from Tiger 29, and we basically love to educate the small business owners in the industry about Google, ChatGPT, Gemini, Wix, Squarespace, SEO, and all of this world that it's in the internet right now. Usually I prepare some questions to Pete to educate different industries about different kind of SEO tools and this kind of stuff. But today we will change a little bit the dynamics. So today we will bring an activity like a play role game. So basically the next coming weeks I will be playing the role of different kind of industries like landscaper owner or tax preparation company owner, like this kind of stuff. So Pete can help us to understand a little bit how we can improve our business in Google and social media and this kind of stuff, and especially also with ChatGPT that it's a new era. So for all of you that don't follow yet Pete, he's Pete Kleinjan in all the socials. He's in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, X, YouTube and Pinterest. He appeared like Speed Kleinjan in all of them. So I really invite you to all of you to follow him because we post every day and we post different kind of tools or tips or common mistakes. So you can learn a lot over there and see like how you can improve your visibility in Google and fix your SEO. So how are you, Pete?
I'm very good. It's another good day for SEO.
I'm so excited because I think that we will be like bring really fun questions to all the small business owners, and especially because we will be like really focused on different industries
Mm-hmm.
like with the coming weeks. So I don't know if a landscaper is watching this video, probably they will understand a couple of questions and they can apply some of these things in
Right.
their industry. But we have also a landscaper week,
Yep.
so
It's
that
coming up.
exactly. They have to be on top of your socials to
Yeah.
see which is their way.
There's certain things that apply to a therapist that also apply to a landscaper in theory, in principle. You just have to figure
Hmm.
out how to make those principles fit the different styles of business.
Yeah, and the best part of all of this is that that's why you are here too, and Tiger 29 is here. So if for any reason they cannot figure out how to do the things, they can just call you. So today I will play the role of a therapist owner. I don't know, I will invent a name for me.
Okay.
Today I will be Anna. So I'm Anna.
Hi, Anna.
I'm 30 years old. I'm owner for my own therapist place in a city. So I have some questions about SEO and all of that because I just started my business for a couple of months ago, but I need more like ideas because if I'm doing something wrong or how I
Mm-hmm.
can fix some things.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing that I have for you, Pete, I already built my website and I already have my logo. I already have everything. I paid to somebody to build my website and all of that. But I don't know if I have to have separate pages to each service that I offer, like anxiety, couple counseling, therapist, for trauma and this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a good idea, or what you can
Yeah.
suggest me?
So I think the you start out from just the idea of does Google and ChatGPT know what you do? And
Hmm.
so they know you're a therapist from your website. You talk about the maybe some therapy that you do, or there's a contact page or an about us page. You're telling those platform, this is what I do.
Hmm.
If you add additional information to your website, like for anxiety counseling or substance abuse counseling, you're telling Google and ChatGPT even more about what you do. And so the more that you tell them on your website, the more authority, relevance, and trust your website is going to have in the eyes of those algorithms and in those AI platforms, and your visibility will improve. And so think about that. Think about the types of counseling that you're doing and the types of therapy that you're doing. What do you really like to do? make sure that that information is on your website. If there's
Mhm.
certain types of counseling or therapy you don't like to do, maybe you leave that off. But you want to make sure that you give a good, nice, robust picture of what your practice looks like, so that Google and ChatGPT feel confident returning your practice in results for customers.
You know what? It's really like exhausted for me, and that makes me feel frustrated all the time. I have like some basics knowledge about SEO because, of course, I know that I have to have a website and this kind of stuff, like presence in Google. But and so I know that I have to have like some keywords like therapist near me and all of that. But I have already paid like one time to somebody to make my SEO, but I don't know how long it will take to be the number one in
Mm-hmm.
therapist near me.
Yeah. Well, and that's a really challenging keyword depending on the market. You know how big your city is,
Mhm.
depending on how many other counseling or therapists are in your city. We would probably encourage a small business owner like you to, again, think about those specific services that you provide. What if you could get visibility for anxiety therapist near me
Mhm.
or depression therapist near me? Instead of that broader search that's more competitive, if you can figure out what your niche is and who those people that you really want to work with are, talk more and more about that, and Google and ChatGPT will just bring those people to you.
And this is like really interesting that you say that, because when I just started my business, couple of partners or people that it was already in the industry, they suggest me to be in psychologist today directory. But I don't know if another directories over there or how they work, like how, what you can suggest me about this.
So I would say, again, we look at the lens of authority, relevance, and trust. Psychology Today is a place that Google and ChatGPT expect to find counselors and therapists. So, number one,
Mhm.
that is a good strategy. That's the right thing to do. However, if the only thing you're doing is being on Psychology Today, what you're really doing is you're just doing the bare minimum. You're
Mhm.
meeting the standard of every other therapist and counselor in America.
Mhm.
And so you have to think about, what can I do on my website that's going to demonstrate more authority, relevance, and trust? And what are the other properties that maybe the competition isn't on that I can get visibility on, to paint a more complete picture for Google and ChatGPT, again, so that they believe you, they trust you, they show you to more people, and those people come to your practice as opposed to someone else.
Awesome. And I like that you talk like about a little bit of ChatGPT and also like get clients, because that makes me think about another two questions. But the very first one, because I think this is really important to me. Right now, my business is working like mouth to mouth, like referrals and this kind of stuff. So I don't know if it's better to get like clients from social media or internet, this kind of stuff, or just I can keep going with referrals. How you think about this? Like
Yeah.
how, what you can suggest me?
So referrals are awesome. And
Mhm.
that's how I built my SEO agency. Primarily, it was off of happy clients referring other clients to me. That's
Mhm.
important. Keep doing that. Keep working on those referrals. The power of SEO and generative engine optimization, getting better visibility on Google and ChatGPT, means that you're getting more reach beyond just your referral network.
Mhm.
And so you're getting people who haven't even heard about you before, and they are finding you on different platforms, and then they are coming to you. I'm not a social media expert. I know
Mhm.
that a lot of counselors and therapists use social media effectively to get new customers. The thing I love about search for therapists specifically, is that when people search therapist near me
Mhm.
or alcohol substance abuse counselor near me, they're not doing that by accident, and they're not
Mhm.
doing it for fun. And so when you advertise on social media, you're reaching a broad audience, and you're hoping that your customers fall within that audience.
Mhm.
When you do SEO, you're reaching a very targeted audience of people who are looking for your services. And so it's a really short path to getting new clients.
Yeah, and I think this is attached to another question that I had right now. I saw that you public videos about reviews some weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it was about, yeah, like get reviews and how this can help you to improve your visibility, your trust, and all of that. But privacy, it's really important in my practice.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how I can get the reviews without breaking confidentials. Like it's any way that I can do it, like in incognito
Mhm.
or like anonymous?
Yeah. So getting reviews for a counselor or therapist can feel a little bit challenging because most counselors and therapists do care a lot about privacy, confidentiality, those kinds of things. A couple of things that I would recommend for therapists to get reviews. Number one, put a QR code on your front desk,
Mm-hmm.
and just have it in like a little frame like this, and say, "Hey, happy with our service? Leave us a review. Not happy? Let us know." So then you can hopefully get some reviews just sort of passively like that. Some people will be happy with the service and leave you a review. The other thing you can do if you're comfortable with some of your best clients is just ask them like, "Hey, you've had a great experience with us. Would you mind sharing that experience on Google so that other people in your situation get the help that they need to?" Typically, people's names aren't attached to reviews if they use like a personal account, unless their Gmail account has their name in it. But a lot of
Mm-hmm.
Gmail accounts are anonymous. And so that person can leave that review anonymously. They can leave a review that's sort of vague, like, "Hey, I had a great experience at this
Mm-hmm.
practice." And then, you get reviews that way. It is harder for a therapist to get reviews than like an auto repair shop or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you make it a part of your practice, put that QR code on the front desk, and just ask people when it's appropriate, you'll make progress. And that's really what it's all about, is being better today than you are tomorrow or the day before.
And I like all the information that you told me today. Like, I really appreciate all of that. But right now, I have a really big challenge and a really big like thing that it's stopped my progress, and
Mm-hmm.
it's ChatGPT. Like, ChatGPT is a really good tool for a lot of people, but it's also a competence right now. So I see that a lot of people is using ChatGPT right now to get therapists and this kind of stuff. So right now, here's my competence to you: how I can get customers from ChatGPT, because he is right now my competence.
Yeah. So I think a lot of, and it's true, I think probably that ChatGPT is presenting some level of competition for counselors and therapists. One thing that I think is probably going to happen, if it's not happening already, is those companies are going to be concerned with liability issues
Mm-hmm.
where, hey, ChatGPT told me to do this thing and it turned out badly. And now,
Mm-hmm.
hey, ChatGPT, you're responsible. So I think what's going to happen, and it's probably happening already, is when those people engage ChatGPT for those types of questions, um, what ChatGPT is going to do is going to try to steer them towards a professional who can help, a certified professional that they believe has authority, relevance, and trust. And so, what you want to do as a local therapist is make sure that you're in that conversation. So when
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT shifts gears and says like, "Hey, you might need to talk to a local professional," you're there, and those people see your reviews and they reach out to you in that way.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Pete, to share all of this information. We're almost done with this video. I just want to clarify here that if for all the people, for all the small business owners, for all the therapists that are outside trying to figure out ChatGPT, AI, and this kind of stuff, this is an official invitation to all of you to contact Pete Kleinjan or Tiger29. We have different kind of tools to make you appear in ChatGPT when these situations happen.
I
So
think too,
yeah.
Sarai, if I could just mention, especially for
Yeah.
therapists, and I know a lot of them are on fixed budget. They're solo practitioner. It might just be them in the office. The SEO Power Hour is a really great way for therapists to get started with SEO.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a monthly commitment or an annual commitment or anything like that. It's a low price. You get on for an hour. We make some real changes to your website,
Mm-hmm.
and typically there's some improvement from that. It's not going to shoot you up to number one for everything, but you'll start to understand, hey, how do I communicate with Google? How do I communicate with ChatGPT in a way that's going to actually get better visibility and more clients?
It's really fun because right now I'm thinking that they are therapists for people and you're therapists for Google or for people that need you understand this kind of
Uh-huh.
industry. It's really fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like my official invitation to all the people, for all the therapists that are looking these videos right now. Probably will post some of these shorts in TikTok and on our platforms. Please go to Pete's Kleinjan social media and follow him. I can assure you that you will learn a lot from about Google and this kind of stuff. And if you just want to jump to the action, the SEO Power Hour, it's a really good starting. So I don't know if you want to add something.
Look for real SEO.
And real results. Thank you. See you.